About a prisoner's well-being, please contact the prison immediately. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Comrade, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you, Mick?
Yeah, not bad.
Alrighty, you ready to go again?
Yeah, you sound a bit aloof. You weren't disturbed by yesterday's conversation, was you?
Nah, I'm never disturbed, I'm all good, man.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sweet.
Oh, okay. There wasn't anything wrong in what I said yesterday.
Nah, why would there be?
No, well, I just don't want to upset the apple cart. You know what I mean?
No, mate. I'm trying.
I don't know what the feedback is. I don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? So.
Well, maybe if you want, do you want me to explain to you what I'm sort of doing, or is that not a good idea to explain that right now?
Oh well, yeah. Go on. No, we'll just. What's best? Just keep going the way we're going.
Yeah, because it's flying, so maybe just keep going. All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, I've got some questions here.
Yeah, just go ahead, mate. Yeah.
If you don't like any of them, you just pass on them. It's all good. So.
No, my life's an open book, mate. I don't shy away from anything, mate. I'm a grown man.
Yep. All right. How have you been treated by other prisoners?
Yeah, no, good.
You're very popular
no,
there.
I don't have. I get along well with everybody. I have pro-social values. I have morals, ethics. I talk about things. I talk about things other than crime and prison, because life. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things in life besides this shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We talk about other things like I love gardening and everything like that. I get along with everyone wants to engage with me. The only ones, and everybody's aware of it, the only ones that have no free pass are those of that ilk. Do you understand?
Yeah, shit cunts, putrid cunts.
Yeah, other than shit like them shit cunts.
Yeah.
I get along with everyone, and all those that come near me with that of that ilk know full well my views. I'm not shy. My views, and there's no free pass. You know what I mean? Anyway, you know.
All right. Well, I'm actually.
Everyone loves me, mate. Everyone loves me. You know what I mean?
I would imagine so. Yes. I'm a harm minimisation dude. I talk about harm minimisation, speak to the youth and all that. Do you have any messages for the youth regarding your life and, staying away from jail, shit like that?
It makes it hard because we as, we as juveniles or teenagers and everything like that, it doesn't matter. I reflect back when we were children, do you know what I mean, and coming through the boys' homes and everything like that. And the thing is that no matter how many times we were told about this, that, and everything else, at the end of the day, we usually want to find out for ourselves.
That's
you know
true,
what I mean?
yeah.
So a lot of the times we don't listen. And, we got to find our own identity, and we got to find our own path in life and everything like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're a big voice.
We can have a certain lifestyle. We can choose to do the things we do. But the thing is when we dip our toe in, sometimes we're going to get away with things, and sometimes we're not. But when you dance, when you dip your toe in, sometimes, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, like you'll get arrested, you'll be refused bail, and you're away from your family and everything like that. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the time when you got to put your big boy pants on and man up. Do you know what I mean? It's all well and good to celebrate life when the going's good, the money's coming in, this, that, and everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's what you do in adversity when you're up against it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Then come the man. Then come the man. You know, it's like that film in Shawshank Redemption. you know what I mean? Like the banker, he ended up in jail. He did 20 years. He was raped. He was bashed. He went through all sorts of adversities. Mm-hmm. But look what happened in the end. He came out, you know what I mean? He swam through a tunnel of shit, and that was what he went through, and then he'd come clean at the other side. And you know what I mean? But when we fall, when we're facing adversity, that's when you put the big boy pants on. Stop being a victim. Stop blaming everybody else, because at the end of the day, they're our choices.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing I can say, because you can tell kids what to do, how to do it, and everything like that, but because they're growing and their mind's not fully functioned yet, you know what I mean, because of their frontal lobe and all that sort of thing, the thing is that they're going to do what they're going to do, and they'll find out either way. But when you're facing adversity, put your big boy pants on. Yes, you're going to have a bad day. Yes, it's not always going to be swimmingly fine. I've broken down a few times, but it's how you pick yourself up, and it's what you do with it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I hope I've answered the question.
Yeah, you have. All right. What do you do in a typical day? What does a typical day look like for you?
What, a difficult day or a normal, just a day?
Just a normal day in there. How do you get by? What do you do to occupy your time and just pass the time?
Well, I used to read. I wasn't educated or anything like that. I never had an interest in school or anything like that. It's only when I've come into this joint, this has forced me to, you face your demons in this place.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When you're locked in a cell, if you ask people to say, imagine yourself being locked in the bathroom,
mm-hmm.
and the door's locked, you have no choice, you know what I mean? You're relying on someone to feed you, you're relying on someone to turn your power on, you're relying on someone you're relying on somebody else to do everything for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to rely on everyone you got to rely on someone else to do things, you know what I mean? Food, shower, like the phone, like I had trouble getting on the phone today.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like other people. You have no choice in the things that you do through the day. The only thing that you have a choice in your cell through the day is your thinking processes and your training regime within the cell.
So you train in that, do you?
Yeah, I do, but I'm unwell. I'm not healthy at the moment. You know what I mean? So my health is in bad shape, and you know what I mean? And I'm at that age now where all the old age ailments and everything like that are coming to the fore, you know what I mean?
I see.
And that's just an age thing. There's nothing you can do about it. So, but the thing is, I get unlocked roughly around about 8 o'clock in the morning. You have 6 screws standing outside the door. When they open your door, you got 2 doors. You go down, you empty your rubbish that you've accumulated in your cell in the bin. You go back to your cell. You might be offered yard if they want to give it to you, but generally you have a shower. Do you know what I mean? You don't have any structure in the day or anything anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just bums on beds, and then but it's like Rundle Mall, because I'm from Adelaide. It's like Rundle Mall in here. You know what I mean? It's nothing to have. Like my unit, there's 6 prisoners in the unit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing that, like we could have 20, 25 prisoners come into the unit in a week. Do you know what I mean? The turnover in this joint is massive.
Wow.
Some people are here sort of overnight and then they're gone the next day, or if they've been arrested for something in the division, they're here for 3 or 4 days and then they're gone. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the routine, you don't get a book and all that sort of, that's why they don't do anything for anybody. They're not, you're a bum on bed. You're a human zoo.
Wait, you don't even have a book in the cell?
I do now at the moment. I was doing studying, I was doing uni. I kept me textbooks and everything like that. Oh, hang on, I'm under arrest, mate.
All right then. Yep. All right, sweet.
I'll ring again tomorrow.
Okay.
How are we going with everything? Is everything all right or not?
Yeah, we're doing our best.
I'm not offended anybody out there, am I?
No. Nah, definitely not.
All right. Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Talk soon, Mick.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very appreciative of you and everybody. Thank
That's okay, Mick. I'm doing my best. Thank you.